Well, it seems the universe has finally graced me with the chance to actually do this stream without connection issues. So, well met, lords and ladies, Jacob Butter speaking, and welcome back to another episode of... Well, it seems, yeah, like I said, it's to be against me because basically, upon returning from a late bath, because I've realized, oh my goodness, I am very just sticky. Let's take some time here to complete my cleansing ritual properly. I say, okay, I'll start half an hour late. What could possibly go wrong? What happens is I come back, and for some reason, nothing seems to be loading on time. Barely anything functions, including the restream itself. So I wait in order to be let in to even connect to the studio room in the first place, and it doesn't seem to want to work. I tried pressing the go live. It says it's got errors. Turns out the connection to my Facebook account, which is still connected automatically, was going to expire, wouldn't let me go through. And yeah, eventually I had to actually switch out, and I am now in the hotspots an hour and 10 minutes before I normally switch to it. So, silver lining, I guess I won't end up disintegrating. But don't worry, I am here. You can delay this stream. You can send Emily to delay the stream by 3 whole days unintentionally. You can break a bone in my body, but I will review Klamai. I'm like Alana and Luna. I may not have the strength and the power. I may be just a mere mortal. But this review is happening. I also just realized I have actually entered the wrong number in the title. I will fix that later. This review is happening. One more thing before we actually start, actually. So remember how I said that last time I was boiling alive? The fan that I had was whirring a lot. Well, I disconnected that fan. Although, actually, you know what? I'm gonna just plug it in to demonstrate what I was referring to before. So this is what this fan sounds like. Wait, hang on. Why is that better now all of a sudden? Okay, hold on. So that fan that I just suggested was whirring a lot yesterday, and then this one, which is identical, that I plugged in, was the one that was silent. Oh, and that now seems to be... Nope, that's relatively normal. Okay, well, basically, I'm going to keep that one on. If you want me to switch it, then just let me know, I guess, because apparently the other one is functional. Yeah, never mind. Hearing things, I've got questions for my guests if I can hear them when they're backstage. No, I have to actually let you in first in order to do that. What happens is if I, the host, am backstage, that I can hear everything that's going on, but apparently that courtesy is not extended by Restream to the other guests. Probably for the best on certain occasions. So yeah, let your voices be heard, KW and Bon.
Hello!
Woo!
That was probably the longest interim here. And also, I did see this message from BB, and technically speaking, by the rules of KW being the creator of the video watching today, you could join. However, I'm going to say please don't, because I started like almost an hour later than normal.
Please don't.
I think us two will be fine because we're both chaotic. Well, okay, I'm mostly chaotic. I don't know about B2B.
I'd argue I'm the mediator.
Normally that's me.
Try to be.
Surprisingly,
but then... Oh, go ahead.
Normally I'm the one juggling different brands of chaos from the guests. Normally the mediator's me in most instances.
Well, here's the thing. I tell people that I'm the mediator, but then I see some outrageous gacha thing, and then I start becoming chaotic.
This is why I'm excited to have you here, because we've had KW guest when I'm reviewing your stuff. I don't think you've been reviewing KW stuff yet. We've also had the other combination. You have appeared on KW's channel reviewing stuff that I was the co-writer for, and I think maybe also Puppy Love, so also the director-producer. So yeah, so we've had every combination of us three except for this one right now. So yeah, very excited to see how that goes down. But
I forgot the opening music.
Have you seen a lot of Kolomai before, Bon?
Oh yeah, no, I've seen them all.
Okay, brilliant. Just making sure, because no 16 comments describing answering every question that was posted in the video this time.
I'm looking. I looked to see, and there's like 8 comments on the video. I'm like, oh, there's 8 comments, lots of people. Oh wait, it's all Jacob Butter. Never mind.
And they're all me. Okay.
You had a lot to say.
I did. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I helped with the animation for this video, right, KW?
No, that's the last episode.
Video?
The last episode.
My bad. Oh, is that the next one?
Yes. The last.
Oh, okay.
One. Yes.
Yes. We just got to entering the second name that is in the title of the entire series in the penultimate episode. Don't worry about it. All right.
Gotcha. Right.
Of course. So yeah, without further ado, on with the review. This is the spot where we can go to Magica. The middle of a road, not a good location for a portal.
This was in Project Magica. I'm just saying.
So you had to keep it consistent, of course.
Yes.
I can feel it. I think I can use my pendant to open a portal. But wait, you weren't sure before? What was your plan if that didn't work?
All right, guys. Look around.
Yeah, look both ways. That's a good thing to do.
We got like a map or something, and X marks the spot, or
I don't know. Hey. Yeah.
So we are really sure that Fiona is there. I don't want to go and learn that she's not there.
Oh, sorry. Do you have any other leads? No. I'm positive. That's why we need to go. They might do something to her if we don't go now. Who says they're not doing something to her already? Like that, they probably are, because it's been a while since she's been taken. Run! I can't open it for very long. Anna, go! We're all here because of you!
Anna, stop straggling! Stop dawdling!
Last episode, she was so determined to save Fiona that she'd do go to anywhere, literally the ends of the earth. Here we are at the ends of the earth, and she freezes.
God, I hate those slow walkers.
I know, right? That's like half of my family.
I get caught behind those people so many times. It's not even funny.
It's always when I'm in a rush.
I was just about to say that. It's always when I need to go somewhere in 5 minutes, and of course I'm stuck behind slow walkers.
It happened a lot when I was carrying heavy bags of shopping back to my apartment when I was at university as well.
Oh no, that's the worst time.
Another villain named Zori.
Oh, you're pulling an Aiden and singing your own intro every time that appears. Honestly, every time that we
I'm sick of the song from my intro.
Okay, but every time that we hear probably anyway, yeah. So
shut up and get on with it. It's just because I've remastered it so many I've remastered it twice, and I hear it for every intro of the episode. So now I'm just okay, I get it. Yep, let's continue on.
Did I tell you what happened? Did I tell you what happened before one of KW's streams? It just so happened to be like the day after I finished producing the improved version of Wings, because like I spent like a few days on that, and one day was like fully intense, like nothing else going on, was just me listening to that song over and over and over again for the entire day because Aiden wanted it that quickly. And then lo and behold, I finish it, and on the exact same day, KW starts out a stream, but the beginning music was the first version of Wings that was already out. So yeah, I understand completely.
Like that song, "Moving Up the World," was like on my number 2 spot on Spotify for like top songs for listening, just because I listen so much, and I'm like, how
do you not get sick of it?
You don't really want to know the answer. You don't really want to know the answer.
Hold on. You said this was number 2, right? Was number 1 Loser?
No, surprisingly.
Oh, okay.
It was Name Once to Battle song.
All right. So
was it salvaged?
I'm guessing.
No.
Is it going to be the intro for season 2?
No. Oh my god.
Season 2 is out. Well, I mean, it's starting to come out. You already know what the intro is. It's the same thing.
How do I already know what the intro is? I haven't got part anyway.
Oh wait, I don't know which series you're referring to. Are you talking about mine, or are you talking about Clemai?
Clemai.
Oh, my bad.
Why would KW's number one
track mind? Okay, one track mind.
Be in
one
your
track
series? If
well,
you don't know what song it actually is.
Their second song was. One track
mind. What song it actually was yet? We don't know the song, so what can it be that? You need a break.
One track mind. I do need a break. I agree. See, if I'm not animating, I get bored.
I understand that. Maybe like work on a side project. Do the one about the animatronic going to school. That can be your side project.
I'll add the bully in there from your reference. Hey Mira, beep boop, beep boop. It's so funny. That plays in the back of my head constantly.
Yeah, there's like a guidance counselor scene where you just see like, okay, so tell me what the problem is. Some guys are being mean to me in school.
They're doing the robot dance in front of me.
The guidance counselor's looking up and is like, listen, don't worry about them. And by creeping in, we mean floating there and not moving.
I like that you have a label for him. He doesn't have to be an unknown character. His name is Shadow Monster.
Jacob.
Jacob.
Your mic.
Muted.
Your mic.
Muted.
Your mic is muted.
Oh, it's gone. Man, I really need that soundboard.
That's okay, don't worry about it. Yeah, so as I was saying, yes, that's the thing that Aiden does all the time. So like his all of his extra characters always have names, just even if they never get mentioned in the show itself. And he used to try and like push that on me as well. It's like, oh, what's this character's name? Doesn't matter, they never show up again. Who cares?
Exactly.
which is why my
mystery.
Credit is what was credit in Cherub's Tale is Dan and Mouth of Tartarus. Even though it shouldn't be, because Zack and Thanatos also show up in that, but whatever.
Ooh, look at that! Pierce looks so fine in that armor. Ooh, wait, no, dang it!
You know, you're just doing it to yourself at this point.
Yeah.
I just made it look good.
We're just here.
I'm just saying it looks good in that armor. That's it. I didn't mean to sound like I was sipping for him.
It's getting sad now.
Now we're about to see how much of a crossover between my audience and yours there actually is. Probably a fair amount after that tutorial video that you did. I'm pretty sure it's like your third most popular video.
I realized when I did that, I was like, oh no, that's gonna sound like I'm sipping for Pierce. And I didn't mean to. I just made he looks good.
Yeah.
In that armor.
Yeah.
His
My,
armor
my
does look
immediate
good.
question of is my immediate question, of course, is why does he have armor and Mandy is perfectly normal? But I'm guessing that's about to be answered in a second, so I'll just let it play out.
Hence the
Why do you look
question that
different?
Mandy asked.
Guess you know the truth. No, we don't.
Why did he-
You haven't said the truth yet. What are you talking about? An undead knight. Oh, so okay, the very commonly accepted and known trope that is the undead knights. That's a thing that just we know exists very well, considering that we barely know how to get to Magica. Anyway,
And they
I'm
have
from Magica
green.
as well.
They have green on their face because reasons.
Because big disgrace. That's another reason why I always have you on these streams. Like you always get my musical references. Anyway, that's why you weren't bothered by Zach's appearance, because you and him are from here. I mean, also poor Zach, like, it's not his fault. Anyway.
I'm squinting at Mandy. Does Mandy have... Oh. I'm distracted by that.
Yeah,
Do you have Mandy's bandage as the front accessory? Because it's going over her hair.
I do not know,
and it looks strange.
I see what you mean there. Potentially. It does look like it would be that.
Got a little sidetracked by
back
Anna.
To the back to Anna's wings here. So she sort of transformed as well, implying that she's also from Magica, which I guess might be why Fiona, who's a sister, might also have been from here. Maybe that's why they never knew their mother or something. I don't
know. What? What's with the staring?
Oh, come on! The wings must have some weight.
Oh, but I mean,
she must feel that.
Yeah, at the very least, feel like the air on your back or something. It's like, oh wow, my back feels very tingly, and also not my back at the same time. And then Zach is just Zach. I guess Zach preserves his.
Zach doesn't have his name above his head.
Okay, what are the rules here? Because Zach has his Magica appearance.
This is exactly like Fallen Angels.
So Pierce's appearance changes by default, as does Anna's apparently, whenever they go through the portals. But Zach, who had his Magica form already out in Earthira, just is able to change at will, and Mandy gets nothing.
Because, well, Zach has a pendant. It helps him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think Mandy's from Magica. I think only people who are from Magica can actually change.
BTV, no.
Yeah, we went over that. I said Mandy had nothing to emphasize that. I know.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, again, like that's why I said like the whole thing about like the mother or something, because I mean, who knows? It's kind of like it reminds me of Percy Jackson and the Olympians, like the way that Gabe Ugliano was just like the most like human like disgusting like ever to exist, to contrast everything else that happens later on. I guess that's sort of a similar thing the dad was possibly going for, but mainly off screen. Anyway, not you two. What's wrong? Beep.
What the heck?
Anna could not know. Anna could not know what he was pointing at.
No, but I guess you knew to turn around. I don't know. Although what would have been funny is if she turned around and was like, hey, what's going on here? And like smacked Pierce by accident. I didn't. And then turned back around.
Funny.
I didn't. Then turned back around again. I didn't see anything. What were you pointing at? Pierce falls down the way. You didn't know that you had. Oh!
She just got here! She just got here!
You've been my favorite so far. Don't ruin yourself for me. Of course
not. What did you think? How would I know that I had wings
stupid.
back at home when I was growing up?
Imagine if she's like, yeah, no, I was just playing. I knew I had them all the time.
It's like she's like, wait, you guys don't have wings? Is that not a? It's like episode 2 of Dragon Ball, where Goku just like, hey, where's your tail? Do you not have a tail?
Yeah, bro. My mom's a butterfly, so.
Of course. All right, let's calm down and start going after Fiona. Oh, I'd missed that rest of the line. And...
How dare you? No, just kidding.
You got some fast text problems, KW?
I am sorry.
No, it's just now
Right.
you can understand what my issue is now in the early
Secret
Superplex.
It's a weird thing to balance out. Like, I'm pretty sure after Watch Academy, like every text-based thing like goes like very super slowly, and I do acknowledge that. I prefer to the alternative. Anyway, we don't have much time. Where do we go though? Do we even know exactly where Fiona is? No, we just know she's in Magica. That was your only lead.
Magica, I would imagine, is a pretty big place.
Yeah, it's like, again, to use another Dragon Ball reference, when Piccolo gets wished back to life and brought to Namek, he's not with the rest of the gang. He's just somewhere on Namek and has to fly over.
Who wants to make a bet that Zach's right? Oh no, not this soundtrack! Oh my god. Okay.
I immediately hold on. Those three notes are the same notes from Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone.
Oh my god, Vivian, what happened to your hair?
Use that a lot there.
Vivian looks like Vivian's back hair looks like a hairdresser gone wrong, like a haircut gone wrong. Just the bottom of her hair is all uneven.
Maybe this is how they do it. I prefer it to the random blue highlights that haven't disappeared.
Maybe that was the start of her villain arc.
I suppose. Not you. Why are you here?
I just wanted to say hi. And also wanted to tell you something.
Yeah, make sure Fiona's in earshot.
This better be good, Kendra. What's she gonna do? She can't leave. Look at her. She's like bound there by metal or something. Not tied to the chair. She's kind of like she's sort of like strapped to herself. The chair's actually like roaming free, but you know, she still have difficulty of movement.
That's not hand drawn. The thing that's keeping her strapped to the chair. I think that's why Fiona's head isn't moving, because it's a head accessory.
I tried. I do not. I tried.
See. Okay.
That's what I like to refer to as the A11 headband.
It's a more ingenious solution than, you know, me not having an art program in 2020 and deciding to just try my best to make ropes chroma key with a white background that would tie around the chair specifically so that it wouldn't seem like she's just tied to herself. This at least looks better because those ropes are mean to death.
Yay, they go.
Yeah,
anyway, I put a spell on Fiona. She wouldn't try to fly. She's tied up. What do you mean try to fly? Also, does she even know that she can fly? I don't think she does, Kendra. You just kind of ruined it. I see. I guess no, it doesn't. You tied her up specifically. But I do wonder why he wants her.
I love that Fiona has like no reaction to this. Fiona's just static.
She's terrified.
panicking on the inside. She's
surprisingly neutral on the outside.
I tell you what we need is like a close up on Fiona with someone like the captions of her internal thoughts, and also one that just reads internal screaming. Both of those things.
No, sometimes when I see the
and that face too.
This won't hurt if you don't resist.
Hey, you used it.
Oh, I see what you mean. Like the lighting having changed with the fire and everything. Yeah, very nice touch.
Courtesy of BTB.
There, I am gonna say Anna should probably be standing a bit further back from the open flame source, considering that she just got those
wings and doesn't have the depth perception
yet. But again, at least it's there.
Icarus, I don't understand it. How is that possible for me to have wings?
My guess is that your mom was from Magica! Hey!
No, really?
Or your dad. Wish I could help you easily, but I'm not sure myself. But for now, we should rest. We have a long day tomorrow. She
Where did
is
they get these
millimeters away from that fire.
Oh my god, I didn't even realize.
I don't think I'll fit in the tent with Mandy.
What are you
Oh,
calling
yeah.
her fat, or are you calling the tent small?
No, she's saying that because of like the widespread wings, she can't fit in the tent anymore. It's not to do with Mandy. I don't think. Anyway. Who knows? Maybe Mandy is canonically overweight or something. I don't know. It's gotcha. You can't tell. Anyway,
Get some sleep outside.
Whatever you do, don't. You're crouching down. Don't
Oh
do
my
it.
God,
Don't do it.
no!
Oh my! It touched the flames! It touched the flames! We have contact with the flames! We have contact, lords and ladies!
It's Icarus all over again! It's Icarus! She
The
burned
famous
her
words of
wings
Daedalus.
off! She flew too close to the fire!
I do recall Daedalus specifically saying, Icarus, don't fly too close to an open flame source. You fool. You moron.
That is what they say. That is what they say. Icarus, don't fly. Oh, what? That
Also,
was
I guess
really
the
weird.
flames just... I guess the
That
flame
was
just
such a
went out.
That was such a sudden transition. I would have preferred like a
Yeah.
zoom in or a fade. Like, just like people who,
also looks
who
like
don't
a-
have their transitions like that, it just jump scare me.
This also looks like a different background. Like, the tent is no longer behind her, and it seems like
Maybe
the
this is
ground
a
looks
dream.
different too.
I think
She's
this
gonna
might be a
wake up
dream.
and it's gonna like fade up in some
Uh-oh.
other area.
Dream sequence.
Except for the fact that she's
No!
like suspended in the air.
It's a dream sequence. Oh no! Whew, that was a close one. Why isn't the fire? What? The fire is still.
Unless-
The fire
I
is
Unless
don't
it's
know
still
how
the
to
dream.
very
do
much
that.
lit.
I don't know how to fix that. I just
Unless
leave
it-
it be.
This could be dream fire that doesn't illuminate anything. Oh, look, the
The
shadows
camp-
actually do creep in for once.
Ooh, I like the music.
Where are you going?
Hello? Someone there?
Average horror
I-
movie protagonist.
I do like the idea of
Hello?
like her.
Is someone there?
I like the idea of like her not flying because she's not accustomed to it. This is the exact opposite advice I give to Aiden in Fallen Angels, where I keep telling her like, have the angels fly a bit more with an angelic realm. They do that casually. They're made of energy. They don't get tired. But in this case, yeah, she's not accustomed to it, so she wouldn't do it yet.
I should head back. I don't like this.
Oh,
Going so soon?
I like the piano.
I think my friends are looking for me.
Don't talk
Oh,
to
I can
strangers, Anna! Have you learned nothing?
I can
Run
help you find your...
away! Run
I can-
away!
Don't you worry, I can help you find your friends.
Oh, it's fine. They're actually like behind me in like a straight line.
No, bro, I'm good. Or
Too
that. Or
I'm afraid that I need to take you.
at least he's really straight to the point.
Yeah, exactly.
Run! Run! What? Run! What are you
She
doing?
tried to fly away. She tried to fly away. Do you not see her jump?
We
You don't know how to
okay.
fly, run!
Okay, we just went over the fact that Anna was not accustomed to flying, and that's why she. And I immediately have to take that compliment back because she decides the first instinct is to fly when she sees two Gaster blasters coming after her. Okay. But once again, we return to Anna being too slow to react to anything magical. That's the second time in this episode that's happened. First was the portal.
You won't be able to fly away now, unlike before, apparently.
Yes, we're to
My
say
God.
thanks, Mr. Shadow Monster. Not like I could fly before.
My dark spell takes your wings away. Oh, like, actually, thank you. I was getting really worried about those. I didn't want those with me.
Yeah.
I can fit in the tent now.
They were so annoying. They like caught fire and I'd sleep outside, man. They sucked.
Yeah, I also like ripped my favorite hoodie as well. That was not cool.
What? Why? Yeah, she's just got 2 holes in her back now. 2 holes in her shirt, in her sweater. Ah, damn! That stinks.
Pretty much.
Why
Yeah.
is Shadow Monster telling her that it's temporary? That information doesn't have to be told to her. This is like Pops. Like the villains just explain their entire plan to them, and they're like, "Oh, now I know."
None of this needs to be explained to her right now, because first of all, she'll notice that her wings are gone potentially, but also like I don't know, but also like the Shadow Monster doesn't need to do like anything really apart from just perform the spell and take her away. That's it. Maybe it's like, you know, his only like highlight of the week is like a relish in it or something. Is that a rock that got thrown? What happened there?
You're lucky that someone is here. We'll meet.
Oh my word! This again.
Flex.
You're lucky that a random person just showed up. I therefore can't continue to use my dark powers so completely overpower you and kidnap you.
Shoot
which I was
dang!
about to do.
Stopped again. I'm an introvert. Shoot dang.
Least intimidating villain since Swiper the
Gosh
Fox.
darn. Gosh darn. I'll get you next time when I feel like my social battery is back up.
Yeah. As a side note, in like a spoof series, that would be a really good trait for a villain. Not gonna lie. Well, she's dead. Oh no, her head moved. It's fine. I'm here. You're safe, Anna.
Gotta go back to my room and recharge.
Yeah.
That foolish.
Watch the Jacob Butter grind.
Well, that's one way to charge his social battery. Anyway,
That foolish undead knight. He ruined my plan by walking in my general direction.
I got scared.
good grief! Imagine that set up in Misfits.
There is an actual reason why he I can't say
his biggest weakness is a party.
Yeah. Also, he recognized it was an undead knight. All he said was like someone was coming, like as if he didn't know already and couldn't make out. Unless, I guess, Pierce, as an undead knight, has a particular aura around him, which is entirely possible. Don't worry, we can still get her. Kendra has a plan, and she needs you.
Does she now? Very well. I can't wait. Please don't kill me. I mean, tell me what it is. I would love to hear.
Spare me. I'm an introvert. Also, I can fly.
I do vibe with villains that are to each other, because like too many times, you know, on the bad guy side of things, it's always like, yes, I must inflict terrible punishment on you for failing me even once and stuff like that. It's not a positive environment at all. You know, sometimes you just need the Ginyu Force. They all care about each other, like avenge each other, supposedly. Yeah. How's Anna? Is she okay? Well, she can fit in the tent now.
Bro.
So
Yes, but I was just about to
oh
say
wait,
that.
no, her wings are back. She can't get out.
No.
She fits now, but she can't get out again.
I can imagine the tent, and like you could just see 2 points sticking up on either side.
No, just these three rock up at, like, you know, the palace there to rescue Fiona. We don't see what's like directly behind them, and then just like we just get like a wide shot of the tent still moving there, and Anna just going, "Can someone do that dark spell on
Guys,
me
I'm
again?
stuck.
Please? We're here, right? Can someone do the dark spell for me to, you know, have my wings taken away? I mean, no, you love the bad guys and all, but you know, just do me a solid, please."
Do us a favor.
Yeah. What happened exactly? Well, they sprouted back. The spell was temporary. A shadow monster appeared. I think it wanted to take Anna away.
I can just imagine in the background, like, guys, I'm stuck. I need help. Please help me.
Well, I would love
just
it.
like undo the pegs or something. Like, I'm stuck.
Now, what should happen is like, you know, there's like they're trying to get her out, but at the same time, like Anna's also contributing to the story. So like Pierce is telling his side, like Anna's also like goes back and forth between. But it's got like a shot of the tent as like Anna's
it's like a really angsty scene. Meanwhile, you got like Pierce and Mandy on either side trying to heave the tent up.
Yeah, and then just like, you know, at the moment when Zach and Manny go off to try and find something to actually cut the tent with, Pierce is there still fumbling around, and he says the famous lines of, so, probably a bad time, but do you have feelings for anyone?
Oh my god!
He's always picking the worst possible times. But where? Or even who? Duncan, he's half dragon. That's how I know things like Magica. But because Duncan's told you, or because the mere fact that he's half...
If you know that he's half dragon and you know a lot about Magica, then why did you question Pierce's appearance?
A very good question too. Yeah, I guess maybe that's why Pierce said,
Continuity.
Maybe that's why Pierce said, "Oh, you found out the truth."
She was asking because she didn't actually knew that he was actually from Magica. That's what she was confused.
Have you seen his eyes? There's definitely something weird about him.
They're definitely dead. His eyes are definitely convey undead in them.
Yeah, but his pupils move. I've seen them move. So, like, are they dead or are they not?
He has to concentrate. Like, he can make the move, but he has to concentrate all the time. Anyway, Duncan is from here? I guess that explains it. So is everyone who's like mildly mystical in this world actually from Magica, and that's just and that's how that works? I guess that makes sense. It's kind of like Mystic Hills in a way, I suppose, where the mystics actually come from their own particular realm, but they've mixed with the human realm for so long. Also, the fire was put out the night before, but it's back up now. I can actually, you know what? I can understand. I can just say that it wasn't put out. It just wasn't glowing at the time. It still existed. It was just that the light wasn't.
Did it lose its light?
Yes, it lost its light. Your effect wasn't there, but the flame still was.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, definitely explains why you know Magica, which you just told us you know Magica. Told you, although I thought we need to keep things secret.
We're in Magica now. Are secrets really that important now?
He didn't have to tell me. I saw his dragon form. I'm going to get him now.
Duncan sucks.
Yeah, no, it's just like flashback. You know, Mandy's like entering Duncan's room. Hey, Duncan, I came off. Get out of here! Not next time.
Duncan, there's a lizard on your back.
This is why you should just keep crushing Magica, Jacob.
Why did that actually happen?
No, he was sitting somewhere outside. He didn't know how to transform into like a human form, I guess you could say. And
what was he doing in Earthira?
Yeah, how long has he been there? In fact, if that's the case, he doesn't know how to transform. Shouldn't that be like a thing you train up to before you cross?
Exactly. There must be laws in Magica that you have to follow before going into a different world.
Yeah, what is Magica's foreign policy? Who governs this world?
Don't talk about Fight Club. Don't talk about Fight Club.
If you remember, Kendra and Duncan were dating at one point, but broke up.
How is that relevant?
It's relevant because Kendra decided to take her boyfriend Duncan to Earthira for fun.
that doesn't mean that she
Were they
can't,
already broken up, or
that she can't like
Or
help
they
him.
broken up.
so for
So-
fun you mean like evil fun?
So
yeah,
just-
and Duncan didn't like
I don't-
that, so he broke up with her.
Clearly. Oh, so
Wait,
they
okay.
weren't broken up yet.
You just said, oh my goodness, you just said that they were broken up, but then you said, oh, Duncan didn't like being taken to Earthira, so he broke up with her while still in
Where's-
Earthira. Like, what?
Where's the continuity, KW? Come on, KW, where is it?
Also,
Let
like,
me
can you
re-explain
imagine
this.
the
Let me
situation
re-explain
where-
this.
Can you imagine the
Okay.
situation where you're dating someone.
KW's making
they-
this up
they
on the
take-
spot.
No,
They,
I'm
they
not.
take you on holiday. Let's put a real example here. They take you to, like, I don't know, France or somewhere. You break up with them, like, completely distance yourself, but then remember that they have your passports and can't leave France. That's what this is like.
Oh, I see.
Except it's because you can also transform into a dragon if you're not careful.
Yep. Anyway, so yeah, Duncan was trying to figure out what to do. Mindy was walking out of school and saw him, and
And that was their first meeting?
yep.
Oh, okay. Okay. Mandy saw stuff. Mandy saw stuff that day.
Yep.
Okay. Right.
Okay, got it.
I'm going to get him now. Also, I guess Duncan somehow managed to get a fake ID or something, or some sort of like documents to then live in Earthira.
Yeah, my girlfriend stole my passport.
Duncan is an interdimensional political refugee. So, what do you want to do now? I don't know. Look for Fiona. Isn't that what you're here for?
I need to recover from that. Okay. Okay.
Oh, here's the to be continued music, so you won't need to recover for long. Please work. Okay,
What?
excuse me. Wait a second.
Oh,
So,
voice fodder?
Two things here. One, you followed Zach, who didn't have a plan, and said, "Oh, I think I can use my pendant to get through here. Not sure if it works yet." And you had a portal in your pocket the whole time that you didn't bother mentioning. Not only that, but it also teleports somebody else against their will, implying that this is technology that exists. So none of Duncan's family thought, "Oh, hey, he's been gone. Let's retrieve him." That's the two things here.
It's a summoning spell.
And no one else. Again, Duncan's family didn't think to do that. Okay, fine. Maybe that's a portal thing.
You stole them from Thanksgiving dinner!
It sounds like a
Funeral!
Well,
There's a mouthful of
technically Duncan and Mindy are roommates. He lives in Mindy's house.
okay,
He
fantastic.
still could have been anywhere!
Does Duncan not have any like family or friends in Magica that could have summoned him back by this very method? Considering that he was stranded in another
Maybe
dimension.
they used the summoning method when he's misbehaving. Oh, you want to go run off, huh? Yeah, you're back here now. You want to try again? Yeah, you're back here now. What are you gonna do? You're grounded, and if I catch you running off again, you know you're gonna be spawning right back in your bedroom, young man.
You just sit,
You want to take
like
some tone with me, and I'll send you to prison. I have a spawn point there too.
That's why when you introduce this kind of mechanic, sometimes you've got to consider the repercussions. Duncan. Also, I guess he was like in his dragon form. I guess he must have been home, conveniently. Anyway.
No, they automatically
Maggie,
change
what's
into their
going on?
forms when they enter Magica.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, that's true. Except for Zach, because pendant. We're in Magica. Wait, you mean I'm finally home? I'm free!
Run! Run before
He has-
they summon us! Run before he
Yes.
summons you again!
He
Well,
has no
technically, he
reaction
went
to being
back to
returned to-
Magica to go confront Kendra in the previous episode.
So he could go
meaning
back
he can
whenever he
return
wanted.
whenever.
Yeah, because he learned how to get back to Magica after he broke up with Kendra.
No!
Okay,
No!
hold on. Again,
Was there a pendant? Was there a summoner? What
on.
happened?
Season 2 explains that.
You just said that he broke up with Kendra was because she took him to Earthira and he didn't like that. Meaning that the breakup happened immediately.
To do evil stuff.
But the implication was that the breakup happened immediately after he was here. That's why he was stranded. But no, apparently he learned that power basically all at once and just decided to stay there after already being discovered as a half dragon. Because this random girl said, "Hey, want to move in with me?" Like, am I getting this right?
Yo, lizard man, come move into my house. Just don't leave your shed all over my carpet.
How is it that in a scripted series, the logic is and preparation is on par with Ponies that was completely improvised, pretty much? How do you do that?
God.
No. When Kendra took Dalgan, Kendra said we were gonna have some fun, some evil stuff, doing like evil stuff for her or whatever. He broke up with her and everything, and thought about what he should do and everything. He didn't know if he should go back and find ways to get back to Magica without her help or anything.
Why wouldn't he think to go back to his home?
He was lucky enough that he didn't get spotted at that point. But now he is.
If I broke up with someone in France, I wouldn't voluntarily stay in France. No offense to France. It's a great country. I just mean that I have a home somewhere else and I can go back to.
He didn't know if he should sub Kendra or not. That's the whole point where he's
Kendra's no longer his concern. They broke up. And besides, he can think about that stuff in Magica.
He can summon her back with a scroll. To Magica again.
You want to break up? You left me stranded here on Earthka? Boom! Now you're back here. Yeah. And you're taking me with you. I will keep spawning you in the same place until you teleport me back.
He sets up like a complex like automated machine that drops a scroll like every 10 minutes just to make sure she doesn't move anywhere. Again, introduce a mechanic and it's gonna be exploited. Anyway, what? Is Anna hurt and Fiona is actually here?
That is what she just said.
I'll explain.
A what would have sufficed.
I should have done this in what? Free the prisoner who we just confirmed can fly, apparently. Yeah,
Where's
you
the
should
chair?
have done that.
Where's the
I
bindings?
don't think you should have done this sooner.
If the chair wasn't attached to the ground, why didn't Fiona scoot away?
I don't... Yeah.
Just in time, she's ready.
How is she standing up? If she's unconscious, she wouldn't be standing up.
Good point. And that, did Kendra like balance her center of gravity just right to make sure she didn't fall? Like the time that she was there preparing was like, okay, wait, not ready yet, not ready yet.
That would imply that she's like rigid.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, then I can understand.
She is holding still. She's
unconscious.
Still. Okay, that is a cool effect. One thing I would have added is possibly like shrink the character down and then like put it like they go inside Fiona's head specifically. But either way, like that was
my effect, KW.
Oh.
And you know it.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
KW! That was mine.
Look, we all take inspiration from different places, you know, kind of like the muffled effect of that one scene with Pete. That was definitely an effect that I took from the Music Freaks. I mean, come on, it happens.
I'm just saying, I wouldn't give her. Oh.
Yeah.
Her chin changed. Her chin went square.
Oh, yeah, that was something. Although I will say the mouth thing is actually my effect because I used that exact thing on Pop while she was getting the tale from Kylie and Terry about Morwenna's existence. And she starts smiling there in the
KW,
montage.
you're so
in the remake.
original.
Dictated in the season finale. Boy, well, nowhere for the introvert shadow monster to hide now. They're gonna come knocking on his doorstep. All right, well.
I did not know the mechanics, and I put it in this episode. Wouldn't be
There are
that bad.
consequences to your actions, KW. There's a reason why there was like 4 paragraphs talking about the in-between and a mechanic that I created. You gotta establish all the rules.
There's I guess also the box in Fallen Angels, which gets ample reference before it appears. Okay, well, apart from that, I guess, and a few moments of like, of again, clearly no one seemed to plan this, not even the right, but like the characters specifically don't know what they were doing at all. But I will say Anna is not out of the tent yet, so I'm kind of hoping that the she is just still stuck in there. I guess we'll. I guess we'll
make an animation of that. Like, I would love if people made parodies of different gacha series, like one for Pops and one for Clamai, one for Secrets of the Plex, and they're just making fun of all the stuff that was done badly.
I think either one of us could easily just do an edit of the final episode with a tent just covering Anna's entire being.
Wow.
That's probably I think that's
2 points sticking
very
out.
easy. As long as we're patient enough with keyframes, but either one of us could pull that off.
Oh yeah, I totally could.
Yeah. Okay, well, that invites a lot of possibilities. It is definitely nice to see Magica in here as well, and to dive a little bit more into the mystical stuff that we've sort of been hinting at this whole time that hasn't really come through. It's interesting that I mentioned Mystic Hills in here, because with Mystic Hills, the mystery of how the Mystics operated was sort of like the way that was introduced as a surprise, kind of like towards the middle. I think actually like worked. This is the original version, by the way, and then the remake version, or like, all 3 remake versions go with the idea of like increasingly introduce the lore very quickly. This sort of has the opposite problem, where we know that something is going on already because it's called Cryptic Lands and Magica and Earthira. Mystic Kills, we didn't know what mystics were and the place they were in, so you have plausible deniability. But with this, with Cryptic Lands and Magica, only while the cryptic land's being shown and that land not being very cryptic, it kind of sets up your expectations for something that's going to happen, and that something did indeed just happen. So that's combined with the fire effect, combined with the shadow effect that was either done by Bon or ripped off from Bon, apparently. Those are the highlights.
I didn't know, to be honest. I didn't know.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
I didn't know. I was. Wait, what? How did I know that then? Like, I don't. What? I'm trying to remember all
It was in the Mira origin. That's where it's from.
Oh.
To be fair, I forgot what was in the Mira origin as well.
Wow. Actually, you know what? That was like my worst one, so it's okay. You know what? You can rip that one off. It's not. It's. I wouldn't say it's very good. I've completely changed pace now.
It's fine. I've already reviewed it. Just that again, I a lot of these time with gacha shows particularly, I have to remind myself of stuff before I like go back into it. Just because I review so many in like quick succession, that some stuff just blends into the background. Fortunately, I have an inbuilt encyclopedia in these streams to remind me of this stuff, just in case that does end up happening. But yeah, sometimes things slip through the cracks. Anyway, I think that is it. So I've got it seems that I turn on my hotspot because the Wi-Fi wasn't working before, but it's not even the time that it normally crashes because that's in 15 minutes. So I guess we just finished early. And Bon just sent me something. And okay. All right, we're showing this.
Oh my god.
Okay, we're showing this video clip, and then we're ending. And I will not lean on my left arm anymore. But Bad idea.
Probably not.
No.
I just got to like, oh yeah, what's going on here? Then I just realized, oh, why is my elbow stinging again? Oh, that's why.
Oh yeah, it's broken. My bad. Sorry, I kind of forgot about that.
I actually had this thing off for most of the day because because my dad advised me to try and exercise the arm because it was getting stiff. But then that actually got way too uncomfortable. So I think I jumped the gun a bit there. We'll see. I'm about
Have we
to
done
probably
pros
get
and cons
some...
yet? No.
Yeah, I did. Like the effects, the logic instances. I sort of like I sort of like wove that into the conversation, but then just didn't like specifically call it pros and cons. It was there though.
Okay.
Well, I have some
pros and
stuff
cons.
I'd like to say, just as Jacob's trying to pull up this
Save me.mp4. Yep.
that is what it was called. But so my pros, I still like the characters. I think that all of them have a bit of diversity to them, but there's just, it's the continuity that's the issue, and this is probably the first time I actually voice cracked on stream as I was losing my mind over the fact that Duncan could return to Magica whenever he wanted.
It took him a long time before he learned how to do that.
If it was going to happen, it was going to happen during a Clamai stream, so better now than a random stream. But I enjoyed it. It certainly wasn't boring. There was no shortage of action, I'll say.
Oh yeah, that's a good thing about any KW story. It might make no sense whatsoever, but then never.
No shortage of action. Not my shimmering husband. Not nearly.
But by KW's book, it's been re-edited and it's not boring. It might still not make sense, but it's not boring.
Wait, what?
Oh my god, you got it! He's got it!
Of course it makes sense. Like, the story does. Okay, there was some stuff that, you have to wait till, like, the second book, but still!
My only request, I need more fights. I need more pony fights.
Okay. Well, you're probably going to get some in the last episode, like,
Oh, I know, I've seen it, but...
Watch the next Misfits book be a cross-dimensional thing where we find out the ponies actually live in that forest that we never got to see.
Oh my god, it's gonna be one giant crossover.
That's why you can't return from the forest. That's why you can't return from there if you leave.
They'll find Blues Pops in there somewhere too.
Oh my god.
If they're not dead. I'm telling you, I'm onto something.
I mean, the Blues Pops might require a bit of a quote unquote licensing from Eli.
I'm surprised you haven't made a theory video about Mira from Ponies and Mira from Zingers and Plex. And how is that all
I don't even want to go down that rabbit hole. I'm not much of a theorist.
I was going to say, it's literally a multiverse. We've talked about this on stream. I have all the information that I need.
The question's already been answered. What am I theorizing? I think it might be a multiverse. Oh my god, I'm right. Just a little guess, guys. I mean, honestly, I had no idea.
Speaking of guesses, didn't I literally just predict the twist that the Queen from Ponies had destroyed Mira and Freddy's original world, and that was why they were there, the council?
Yep.
So yeah, I guess I did theorize for like a split second.
The gift of intuition, Mr. Butter. The gift of intuition.
I guess I did theorize for like, I don't know, like maybe a couple of seconds before KW's internal reaction to me predicting stuff, like, and the knee-jerk response of like, the wind has been taken out of my sails kicked in, and I was like, okay,
it is but a blessing and a curse.
Okay. All right. I mean, to be fair, you kept it together for the for the parent being from Magica thing. Unless that, yeah. Unless of course I was completely wrong and actually that he was the dad the whole time and I was off base with the whole Gabe thing. But oh well, doesn't matter. Also,
I honestly think that
that was the response, wasn't it? That was the knee-jerk response.
Wow!
That was
it. Come on, KW, you gotta mute your mic or something. Like, Besides,
what did I do?
think
Wait, what did I do? What did I do?
Just the you made a sound.
Okay,
That's-
I
that's-
make sounds 24/7. Doesn't mean
It's
he's on
yeah,
to
but that's
something.
that's a specific sound.
That's the
What
sound that you
sound?
make every. That's the sound that you make every time I predict something successfully. And
I just
probably,
said,
I'm guessing.
Because
I'm
just
guessing.
went, okay. Let's
Okay,
Not
fine.
what it sounded like. That's not
I'm
what
also-
it was.
I'm also guessing that was probably the sound that you made when Aiden guessed your actual name.
No, that was way
Oh, that
worse.
must have been awkward.
That
Oh,
was
I
way
see.
worse. That was way worse.
My goodness. Now we now we know there's a Fallen Angels character named after you. No, I'm kidding. He probably changed it.
Oh.
Anyway, he probably changed it. Whatever. Yeah. But anyway.
I don't
yeah,
even know what
Jacob
Jacob
gets
Butter
skipped.
even said. When I did the
All right, fine, whatever.
Liar.
Jacob skipped
I don't
prophecy
believe you.
from Apollo.
Well, tell me after the stream because I think Jacob wants to end it now.
Yeah, probably. Although I do have to actually play the video though. So
You
here
don't
it
have
is.
to if you don't want to. I was just trying to.
Couldn't cut the strings.
Okay, I literally forgot about that. I literally forgot about that. So technically, I didn't steal it from you if I don't remember.
Hmm.
That's not what that means. That's just not
It
what
might
that
be like-
means.
It could have been in your subconscious. That's potentially that can happen sometimes.
Oh yeah, I made a whole story about this whole different side of the world where half of them are wizards and witches, and there's like an evil villain named Voldemort, but I don't remember the book, so like I didn't copy.
I mean,
Am I wrong?
isn't yeah? I think some people have literally like wondered if J.K. Rowling was reading like DC comics in 1985 or something, and that was why what was it? Wasn't it like I can't remember what the guy's name was. It was Tim something that has like a very similar aesthetic and some connected origins to Harry Potter, but like of like a decade
Harry
earlier.
Potter's like one of the dullest people in the books. What are you
I
talking
know.
about?
I don't know about
he
that. I don't know
is.
about that. I don't think so. He's got his traits for sure.
He's very stubborn.
I won't bother with this debate. You're way more knowledgeable in the land of Harry Potter, so I won't. I'm just gonna back out now.
Okay, fair
Oh,
enough.
God.
I suppose Jacob with the fact that the insert protagonist here has a living mum.
Anna,
But then
I don't think that's true.
Didn't I also like point out
Wait,
that
wait. Oh,
did I also
wait,
point
wait.
out that like a thing that was specifically important to insert protagonist here's mum was specifically like left in a scene, and I observed that when I was reading the script. I think there was a as he tried to slip by me. Oh well. Okay. My offer's going in 6 minutes. Yeah, we're ending stream here. Okay, thanks like or dislike because your opinion matters. Got done already, and we'll see you for the finale at some point. I'm not gonna say when. I'm not gonna plan when because it's gonna get delayed and the universe will try to stop me. So I'll just surprise people. That's what's gonna
That's how
happen.
it goes. That's how it goes.
Much easier.
Deadlines are for nerds.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, yeah, and also of course subscribe to these two as well. So
Yeah.
on that note,
No.
what do you mean
No.
no?
Your stuff is good. It's good.
Okay,
Dude,
okay,
it's
okay,
good.
fine.
It's good.
Sub
Okay,
to
fine,
KW.
whatever.
Unsub to me.
Wow.
Okay, fine. Subscribe to Imagine's channel, which he produced on it anyway. All right. And with that note, until next